Hello student, today I am going to discuss a very basic topic of commerce. Hopefully it will be helpful to the students who have entered to the commerce stream newly and who have opted commerce and management as their multidisciplinary subject. So let us discuss the topic. So my topic today is business. So I just want to give the meaning of business and its features. What is business? Business is an economic activity. It includes all activities connected with production, trade, exchange and other related activities. So, we have to know what is economic activity. Economic activity is those activity which involve with earning of income. There are different types of economic activity. Some people may be in some occupation and they are earning something. That is employment. That is also an economic activity. A person is doing any profession. He is practicing any profession. He is also earning something. That is also an economic activity. On the other hand, business is also an economic activity. It is also earning income, and here the earned income is in the form of profit. So we can say business is an economic activity because it earns income in the form of profit. It includes all activities relating to production, trade, exchange and other related activities. Let us discuss definition of business. So I am giving one definition of business here. According to W.R. Sprigal, all activities included in the production and sale of goods and services may be classified as business activities. Thus, business includes all those activities which are directly or indirectly related with sale and exchange of goods and services. In business, goods or services are transferred from one to another in exchange of money or money's worth. In modern times, business by dealing in goods and services does not necessarily become a business unless it has a customer. So, what does it mean? It means that the business must get customer. So it is the duty of the business to create customer, and then only they can earn income, because their target is the customer to sell the goods to the ultimate consumer, in exchange of which they will get income. Modern business becomes very dynamic, that brings together technology, resource and human initiative. Nowadays, business is very much technologically upgraded. In every activities of business, technology is used. So technology has made the business a very high level one. So let us discuss the stages of business. So business, we can say it's a cycle. So what is the cycle? Includes, first, it is the collection of raw materials. If it is a manufacturing unit, if it is producing something, then the first work of business is to collect raw materials. Then in second stage, these produced raw materials are processed and produced, and that produce is production of goods and services. In next step, that is in third step, these produced goods are sent to distributors, channels of distributions. These channels of distributions may be wholesaler, retailer and who actually related with the customers. In the fourth stage, goods and services sold to the customer. At this stage, goods are in the hand of the customer. The customer in exchange of money get the goods. Then this money is given to the producer. So in the fourth stage, it is the collection of proceeds from the channels of distributions. So now the income is in the hand of the producer. So they will invest this income again in buying raw materials. Then again these raw materials are produced used into production process. Then these produced goods are sent to the channels of distributions. Then the channels of distribution sells the goods to the ultimate consumer. Then the proceeds from the consumers are given to the producers. So this is the stages of business cycle. So nowadays the business is very modern one and it is technology driven. But how it has achieved this stage? It has come through number of stages. Let us give a quick view on the transitory or evolutionary phases of business. First step of business is the early age, where the self-sufficiency and there were no creation of surplus. Then after that, it is the barter system. What is the barter system? It is the exchange of goods for goods. After that, there was another step where the money were emerged. The money were used for exchange of goods. So that stage is money using business. After that, there was emergence of centers in towns and cities. So some cities and towns were developed. So producers were assembled in some places and that places become a town and cities. For example, Mumbai, Chennai, etc. In the next step, there was nationwide business activities with huge items of trade due to the development of transportation. Goods are sent from one place to another. So there was wide business activities. After that, business became global. So now we have global business activities. So business is done globally, not confined to one nation's only. Let us give a quick view on the future of business. Features. Business, the main activity, the main feature of business is that it is an economic activity. So as it is an economic activity, which economic activity, it has other features also. What are that features? Let us discuss. First, number one, transfer, exchange or sale of goods and services. One important feature of business is that transfer, exchange or sale of goods. So business exists only for exchange or sale of goods or services. Then number two, continuity in dealings. Business should be a continuous one. A single transaction cannot constitute a business. So a single transaction cannot be constituted or cannot be recognized as business. It should be a continuous one. Number three, economic activity. Till now, we have come to know what is economic activity. The activities which are involved with earning income is economic activity. So that's why business is also an economic activity. Another most important feature of business is the profit motive, without which we cannot recognize any activity as a business. To constitute or to recognize any activities, it must have the earning of profit. Their motive should be to earn profit. Otherwise, any activity without profit is not business. Another important feature of business is risk and uncertainty, which is always involved with business. Business has to face number of uncertainties. It is very volatile. So they have to face all these uncertainties and risks, and they should have that mindset to face that risk and uncertainty in their business period. Another important feature of business is the creation of utility. They must create utility. That utility may be a form utility, it may be a time utility, or it may be a place utility. So what is form utility? Form utility is that while transforming the raw materials into the final product is the form utility. Then time utility, keeping the goods or storing the goods in the warehouse for some time is the time utility. Then place utility, sending the goods from one place to another is the place utility. So they must create these utilities. And last one is dynamic in nature. Business is always dynamic. The environment where business exists is always keep on changing. So they should cope with these changes and they should be the dynamic one. Thus, you can say business is all those activities which are involved in the exchange or sale of goods and services. In the next class, we will discuss in details about business. Thank you very much.